a chance to get on. Test your mic over there.
Hello. That's oh yeah, I can hear it.
Here. Okay. Okay. So I need to we don't need to be on this early. Can't really pause it just yet. All right. You look like a regular radio announcer there, dude.
So sweet.
Yes. So we'll know when people start getting on, so start lining up right there. Did you log in on yours?
It's over here.
Did people
How-
log
It's,
in?
it's, it's upcoming. There we are.
Okay,
I
so
see
let's
it.
see if you're on here.
I see myself.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if you're
Oh.
on here.
Oh, have I logged it? I am one of your friends on the English Aid.
Yeah, but it seems like when you log in, it should automatically. I'm the only participant. It's showing.
Okay.
I can log this in too as well. Let's see.
Okay. There you go. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Still don't show you on there. That's weird.
I see myself.
Yeah, I know.
Are we live here?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
But they should show up here
Mm.
on here. That's what when they log in. I believe that's how it works. If you happen to be on here and we're thinking that you're not, please forgive me. I'm going to wait till exactly 12 o'clock before I begin the show. We're just trying to see if everything shows up on the monitor screen that we have participants. So bear with us.
Well, while we're waiting on folks to get here, what are our topics for today? You want to tell them that?
Our topic
Mhm.
today. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
very funny topic.
Well, what's the topic?
So it
I
says,
don't
if you had one wish, what would you wish
even know. Ooh,
for,
good one. Good one.
and
Good one.
why?
Oh boy.
And
Good
why?
one. Good
Yes.
one.
So we're going to see what people come up with today. I've already figured out what I'm going to do with my wish. So we're going to see how many people follows.
Wish, huh? Okay. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is going to be kind of interesting to find out the minds of everyone that's going to be tuning in, what your thoughts are going to be on this, because it's going to be pretty interesting. Let's see. Let me get my camera focused in on me here. There we go. Got my camera working here. So, but I wanted to keep us in the view. There we go. All right. All right. All right. So, We got a lot to talk about today. It's been an interesting week, and I know a lot of people have some things on their mind they would like to share themselves. So we're just going to figure it out as we go today. Testing 1, 2. Oh, beautiful. Got my mic working right for a
Yay.
change.
Yay.
So everything seems to be on cue. On cue.
All right.
Alrighty, alrighty. I prefer not listening to myself, so I'm going to set this to the side.
No.
Look at the weather. The weather distortions. Come on, camera. Stay focused. I hope that did not function. There we go. We're looking good now. So, I'm going to type in the topic today.
Okay.
All right. That is the topic.
Well,
today.
my wish is going to be really, really deep. So I want to hear everybody else's before I give mine. See if anybody else, can give y'all an opportunity to be heard before I can throw mine out there.
All right, all right. We gonna certainly see here. Yes, yes. Well.
Or since we don't have anybody on here yet, I can go ahead on and do my wish then. How about that?
Go.
All right. So
Let's. I want to wait
You
till
wanna
12. Let's wait till 12. But you want to talk about something else
I don't
in
know.
the meantime?
I can wait on everybody to jump on.
Okay.
But 12 o'clock, I'll see. Oh, it is 12.
According to that, it's not. We still got.
My watch is faster. I have
Yes.
to every clock in the house, including mine, is a little more faster.
All right, all
You
right.
gotta get me out the door wherever I'm going.
So let's do a test. Let's do a test.
Quicker, okay?
If you happen to be online now, and we can't see you on here. There's a number that you can call to let us know that you are viewing us. That number is 469-424-3214. Again, that's 469-424-3214. So give us a call and let us know that you're online. See if Toya is available. She's online and stuff.
I'm pretty sure she is.
I'd like to talk with her today and get her point of view. So we want everybody to come on and be a part of what we're doing today. Hopefully everybody got the message that we're here. We're ready to go. One other place I want us to go to real quick. TikTok.
On the air, you on? Got a question.
Okay.
You had a wish, one wish. What would it be and why? That's the topic. So chime in and tell us your one wish.
If I had one wish, it'd be
No, call in and tell us.
financial.
I want you to call in the show. Go on.
Call in?
Yeah, get on the show and call in with that.
Yeah.
I want all this to be on here.
Okay.
I want to hear this personally.
Okay. Send me the number again, Nikki.
Okay.
Alright.
All righty.
That's the number here.
Yeah. Is it 12 yet?
It's 2 minutes till.
469 424 32.
Yes.
So when they call in, it goes up to this thing too? No.
We'll hear it because we'll have to answer the call right here. We'll be able to talk a minute. Everybody will be able to hear it.
I can hear that beat.
See, if you can hear that, you'll hear the call.
All right, all right.
I got it.
This call is being recorded.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Randy B Show. Are you logged in? Hello. Hold on.
Hey,
Hey.
How are you?
hey, Alicia, hey, Randy, how y'all doing?
Awesome.
We're doing
awesome.
good. We're doing good. So our question today is, if you had one wish, what would you wish for, and why?
I think if I had a wish, it would be security without struggle.
Security. Ooh, I think
You
that's
know,
everyone.
not having to grind so hard to feel safe, not having to question love, not having to brace yourself for what's about to happen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Security without struggle. A life
Security.
where my children are financially safe, you know.
Okay. So what motivates you to feel that way? What has transponded in your life to make you have that type of wish?
Life experiences, like just always having to be on the grind, you know, like I'm the first born of my mother's children. I'm the oldest, so I've always had like responsibilities as far as I can remember, and it's always been just grinding till you get there. That's always been the most the move. Like that's always been the move. Grind until you get there. Take it until you make it. Get just always be grinding.
Yes,
But
yes.
it seemed like it's never ending. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So where do you get your faith to move forward? What motivates you?
First of all, I was raised by Gloria Jean. So
Yes, yes.
so when
Yes.
times get hard and when I don't know where to turn, you know, I know how to fall on my knees and pray.
Mhm.
You know, and what motivates that after I get off my knees and pray, I look at my kids and I just know no matter how hard or whatever I'm going through, I gotta keep going.
Oh
It
yeah.
ain't no giving up.
Oh yeah.
My mom used to say, you know, crying in baseball, tighten up your bootstraps. And that's something that stick with me throughout life because shit, you can't always just break down and cry. Or you can. But after you get done crying, you gotta tighten them shoes up and keep putting one foot in front of the other. You know?
I understand.
So that's what, yeah.
So I know that you have a podcast too. So tell us a little bit about your podcast, what you all do, and where can our viewers see this at?
My name is Toya Baby on YouTube. And
Now,
I talk.
hold on. Now that's a very unusual name, Toya Baby.
Toya
What
Baby.
made you come up with that type of name?
Now you gotta put the it. It's Toya Baby.
Oh,
It's
it's
Toya.
Toya, baby.
It's
All
Toya,
right.
baby.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Put some attitude with it.
Toya Baby.
Baby.
Yeah,
I love
All
it.
right,
I
okay.
love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
So
so
shit.
I'm in the sector of YouTube, but I talk about a wide range of things. But my thing is educating my people. I got a strong love for my melanated people. In the climate of America right now, I feel like we need to be the most educated. And I
Oh my
feel like
gosh.
people
Yes.
don't have the time or sometimes the know-how to sit there and listen to those boring congressional meetings or senator meetings or even listen to the president address address the people, you know, or even if they hear what he says, they'll listen to what he say and not do the research to fact check him.
Right.
And that's why it's Toya Baby is in the argument because I do have the patience to listen. I do have the know-how to break down and dissect what's the truth and what's the lie. What's the lie. Thanks to Glory Jean, I know how to look some stuff up.
Okay. Okay. That's a mighty good way of looking at things. That's for sure.
If I had a question, I had to look it up. So and now in this big grown age, it's working for me, and that's what I do on my channel. Is I just break down a lot of the politics and bullcrap that is getting thrown at us, and I'm really talking to us for real. But at the same time, I'm telling us that we need to unify with everybody,
yes.
you know, because their struggle is our struggle. So we have to unify and help fight the good fight. Don't just turn your back to what's going on to them because they were once us at a time. You know what I mean? And when they get done with them, it's gonna send the block right back to us. You know, so I feel like we need to be informed on everything, and that's what I kind of do for the most part. Now, sometimes people in my sector will make me mad, and I have to put them, you know. But other than that, it's mainly politics and talking to us.
Okay. Okay. So what is some of the things that you are looking at with our nation and what we could do to make things a little bit better, or how should we act at this moment in our life?
I think right now the best thing you can do is be informed. We can't really do too much.
Say that again. Say that
Yeah,
one more
people-
time. Say
people-
that one more time. I'm sorry, but you gotta say that one more time. The best thing, what now?
You have to be informed.
Thank
You
you.
know what I mean, and not and do your research with the information that you are receiving because, like I said, it's a lot of stuff getting thrown at the wall just to see what sticks with the people, you know, and you just need to be informed. That would be my thing.
Yes, yes.
Oh, well put.
And when I say informed, I mean historically informed and right now. Because if you don't know what happened in the past, you don't know where you're going. And to me, history, I know my history, right? And that's why I feel like right now was the time for me to really jump in and start speaking because I know where we've been, and I see this is the road to we finna go down to back to where we was. You know what I mean? That's what it's looking like. So you gotta know so just be informed all the way around.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All
I
right.
like that. I love that. I love that.
That's a good
What
way
is
of,
that?
of looking at things.
Commercial?
No, we're looking at. I'm trying to get us. I wish we could do commercial. No, we're trying to go live on TikTok as well. So I'm trying to connect with that as well. So
Lord have mercy. I don't know what he just said, but okay. Oh,
yes.
Bernice, I am so glad that you joined us today. I really am.
Yes,
Really
indeed.
I just did a full breakdown on some stuff with Sudan the day before yesterday because there's a whole genocide going on in Sudan, but it's like we can't do nothing about it. But that's something else to be aware of. It's happening,
Right.
and the way the way their country started declining is that people wanted power, you know, and it's kind of like people wanted power, and to me it's a parallel to what's going on here. It's a power struggle going. I mean, it's a power fight going on right here in our state that people are doing outlandish things for power, you know. And I don't think we would get as far as Sudan in America, but I think when you see people fighting over power, the citizens are the ones that suffer the most. And that's where we are right now. People are fighting over power, and we as citizens are suffering when we go to the grocery stores, when we go to buy food, clothes, basic necessities, you know. So I broke that down, but at the same time, I see the parallel with what's going on right here.
Right.
Right?
It's like we in the beginning stages of work.
You still with us?
It is got some cloudy. Forgive the absence, but there's some clouds over here, and we got some good old fashioned rain coming down. So if we breaking in and out, it's yeah. And that's what happens when you have the internet thing. Whenever there's a cloud or something, it goes in and out.
All right. So you have shared a
I
lot.
miss Texas
Girl,
sunrise and sunset. So
I don't miss the weather. I'd rather be by the beach somewhere, for real, for real. I love my beach. I love the water.
oh yeah,
California, Miami, come on now. Look, anywhere there is a part of the ocean somewhere, I want to be on it.
yeah, I like the water too. It's peaceful.
Yes, yes. Well, my one wish, I have to say, is I wish I had have waited to instead of getting married early at the age of 16. I wish I had have waited, because I missed out on a lot. You know, I should have gave myself more time to get more educated, more, learn more, have that experience. But don't get me wrong now. I love my children, but I pushed them as hard as I could to get their education. I want them to be able to travel and see things. I didn't get a chance to see anything until I married this man right here. So I got a chance to go to with Randy. I got that first experience to see the ocean and mountains and other states and stuff like that. I definitely want. I just feel like people should give themselves a chance to get some kind of, especially this generation now that is so in a hurry to grow up. If they only knew what we knew, you would slow yourself down, because I was one of those hard-headed ones that I can't wait to get up out there. I can't wait to get wrong. And I rushed myself through life. And what I recently had to do, even though I forgave a lot of people in my past, I forgot to forgive, to ask for forgiveness from one person. And that's myself. Well, that's a lesson right there. It really is, because I feel like I did. I had to go back and apologize for not letting her grow up, not letting her experience high school and what it's like to go to college and all that kind of stuff. I missed out on that. So if I had a wish, that's one of the things that I would wish for. But I can't go back.
Slow it down.
Slow it down. Even though I can't go back and get all those years back, but I'm living now, and I now my life now. I love. I love that, the fact that my kids are grown now, and I got 9 grandchildren. Girl, I got 2 grown grandchildren. How about them apples for you? That's what I said. Wow. I did it. So I'm at a point right now where I am comfortable with whatever happens in my life. I could say I got through it. And I thank God that I got through it with him. And I thank God that I had a mom that showed me how to get back, like you said, get up, girl, get up, quit sulking, you got stuff to do. You can't just lay here. You got to keep moving. Even though I went through some hard things, but I survived those hard things. And I learned a lot of lessons from those hard things. I will say also that I wish that the younger generation now that terrifies the crap out of me, because of the fact that they have no dream. It's like I see a lot of them that are walking zombies to me, and that may offend somebody, but Tonya, if you look in their eyes, they're just happy being where they are.
They just love.
They're just moving,
Right.
and that's frightening. You know, if you only knew, you know, what I was, what the dreams that your parents have for you, because they didn't get a chance to do, because they probably made the same thing that I did, get married at 16, you know, have your first child at 15, you know. But so I mean, baby, come on, you know, slow down, you know, go to college, do something.
But can we ask somebody of the young generation?
Oh, I would love to. I would love to get somebody else that's younger than us on here, because that would be great. Of what some.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
First of all, hello, Destiny. How are you? This is Toria's
Hey,
daughter. Welcome.
This is my Vicky and her husband Randy. So, and we on the party. So, if you had one wish, what would it be? Like, truly pursue my dream. What's your dream?
To be an ultrasound technician.
Oh,
And get out of this town of Marion.
oh, okay.
Get out of what town?
You don't like where you girl. Look, I've never been there before, but I would love to go visit there. We've never been there before, have
To
we?
where?
You
What
started
place?
in Ohio.
Ohio? I've been to Cleveland, Ohio, but I haven't not been to. How far are you out of Cleveland?
Like 2 hours.
2 hours. So that's about as close as I've been to you. So we have not made it to those parts of the roots of the world. So you are saying then that say that one more time. You want to your wish would be what
To
again?
fulfill her dream.
Oh, to fulfill her dreams.
Yes.
Okay.
That she walked out of her bed.
Of an ultrasound
Lord have mercy.
technique. Look, you know what? It's hard to get a young person on here to be to actually be still for a minute. Let me, because they were like, oh no, gotta go. But seriously,
Podcast. I was like, we on the podcast. She was like,
oh, no, not the podcast. Oh boy.
She heard podcast. She was like, what?
No.
Tell me, hurry up, get out of here.
Oh, Lord.
Man, look, okay. But sure, yes, I would love to have somebody young on here to get to say something.
But y'all keep going. Y'all never know.
Thank you. Thank
you. And
Well,
you never know. Like, I looked at my analytics, it's people from all over the world watching. You know, so you never know the crowd you may get coming in here. So I salute to y'all, salute to y'all and keep doing it.
well, we're going to continue. We're definitely going to continue to do that. It's one of the most important things that we have to give to everyone out there is our time to share things with what we're going through and what they're going through, and hopefully everybody can get together and share those things. I know I have connected onto TikTok. I'm seeing a lot of people signing in onto the TikTok. So if you are joining us on TikTok, today's topic is if you had one wish, what would your wish be and why? There's a call-in number that I'm about to type in.
Randy, you never told us your wish.
Thank you.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
Yes.
Look. I think he like Destiny over here hesitating. Why?
Well, when you have to minister to work in these here controls and stuff, you don't have time to think about it very much. So that's why.
It is work, man.
That's why.
What's going on? It is a lot. And you got a phone line too?
Yes.
And that's why.
So I'm trying to monitor 2 screens. But I
That's
gotta
right.
look.
People call in. We want to hear from you.
Absolutely.
especially some young people. I want to hear from some young folks about this question now. I want to see somebody. Yeah, I want to know what y'all think.
Yes, indeed. So
Let me say the live real quick.
No judgment over
Yes.
here. No judgment.
yes, please do that. Let's see who we can get in here. So I'm seeing a lot of people signing in. Kane Owens and Fly Nate. Boy, these some names, man. These are, ooh, Lord.
Good job.
Rainbow Brown, Jeff Stigo, IDEC. All you guys are just joining in. So listen, we want to hear from you guys. We want to know what's on your mind today. Our question today is, if you had one wish, what would that wish be and why? And we want to really dig down into your thought process in selecting that type of wish, because that is your makeup. That tells us who you are, and it tells yourself who you are. Because it's a no nonsense type wish. We want you to really deep down and think about those things,
Yeah.
because that's so
Yeah.
important. When I consider putting my name on something, and that's so important, because that's all I have is my name, and it's stamped with approval through Christ Jesus, who died for me. So I have to represent Him, and boy, that comes with some very hard qualifications that you have to be able to have to represent Him. So those are the things that I look for when I dealing with the things of this society. So TikTok, YouTube, we are so happy that you all are joining us today. If you're able to view us right now on TikTok, that is because I don't have enough of people, I imagine, that has logged in and allow me to have video access to you. So hopefully, as time goes by, I'll be able to grow this here TikTok app, and those who wants to come on board and be a part of this here podcast. You are listening to the Randy B podcast. You're joined by my wife, my dearest person to my heart, Mickey Brown. We have been together for 26 years, going on 27. I'm Randy Brown. I'm the former United States Army Vietnam veteran. I've wore a lot of hats. I just got to say that. Many hats that I've worn over the past of my life. So the fondest thing that I can reach back and say that I've done with my life, and that would be the military. I think that was the stepping stone in helping me to realize who I am, and it gave me the confidence and the ability to move forward and not look back. And that's the main thing. What has happened in your life that has made you not want to look back but move forward, but do it with humility, with honor? And those are the things that I think we're missing today as a country. We are just getting people who are just interested in the almighty dollar, and they forget that there's things that we need to look forward to other than just money. Money is not everything. So we want to just kind of get an idea of what everybody
But it feels good
thinks.
to have.
Yeah, well, it has its benefits.
It has its
Just like American Express.
benefits. Gotta pay the bills.
So I'm not gonna dispute that one. But we want to really find out where your headset is on all this stuff as well. So here's my question to our listeners today. This question that comes where, what would you wish for if you had one wish,
And why?
and why? So everybody been wanting to hear my wish.
Yeah,
I'm sure everybody wants. So I don't think no one thinks about their wishes more intensely than I, because I don't have just one wish. I have multiple wishes, but the one thing that I would want more than anything in the world, and that is to see everyone saved and go to heaven.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be there by myself.
yeah.
You ain't gonna be by yourself.
I want
Man, trust
everybody
that.
to come
You
on
ain't gonna
down.
be- you gonna be by yourself.
So, but it takes work. It takes work. We just can't assume that we're gonna make it. So when I say that with the most humility of letting people know the urgency in wanting to get to heaven, because it's a process. And if you don't know the right tools to use to get there, which is the instruction is in the Holy Bible, but you got to understand what's in there that motivates you to be there. It's a lot of things that come into play. But you know what? One thing I can tell everyone: God don't make nothing difficult. So when someone tells me, "Boy, the Bible sure is difficult. It sure is hard being a Christian," I'm gonna just tell you that's a lie. That's a downright lie.
Why is that?
God does not make things difficult for us. He never has and never will. If you're able to get up in the morning, you're in your right mind, then you've already started your first process for the day. He's done his job. He allowed you to get up in the morning. He allowed you to take another breath. He allowed you to be able to set your foot back on solid ground. I tell you, that's enough to say, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. So I'm not going to be a gossiper. I'm not going to preach to you today, but I'm just letting you know the importance of why we should do what we do on this earth for God. That's my greatest wish, is to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to be where I'm going, and that's heaven. So that would be my wish, and that is why I want that to happen. So come with it. Come with it. I want to know what your thoughts are on that, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be talked about. There's a lot of things that are going on. Why are we a country now that is starting to be we're starting, which is a good thing. I want to know who's out there who is racist, who doesn't have the fortuity about themselves to just be who you are. If you're racist, okay, I'm racist. Now you need to ask yourself why. Why are you racist? Is it something that your parents taught you, somebody taught you, or is this something that you just came through life believing that you're better than somebody else? Because really, when you boil right down to it, racists come from thinking that you're better than anybody else. Am I wrong, Mickey? Is that?
It's-
I don't want to
I
seem like I'm
always
off balance with that.
believe that it, it's first of all, that has been here for centuries, for many years, since Bible day. Okay, so if you want to go all the way back to it, but I just believe that if whatever whatever parents pass down, what I'm saying, you're feeding that into you're planting that ugly seed to hate, and then on top of that, to even think that you're one, that there's only one race. I mean, if you really look at it, there are so many. There's African American, white, Chinese, Mexican. There are so many races. How can anybody believe that there's only just one? And we're all different.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Please do.
I feel like racism is a mixture of things. Why people are racist. I feel like the number one thing is fear. People naturally fear.
Yes.
People naturally notice the difference among people. And I think in some people's small brain, different registers as a threat. You know what I mean? I think when people see something different, it automatically means that's a threat, and they become fearful of that. And people see our skin color, and it automatically is a threat to them for whatever reason.
Wow.
And then it's learned behavior. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. Learn behavior.
Somebody taught them that
Mm-hmm.
somebody brown or somebody of the opposite race is a threat to you. You know what I mean? And then on top, whoever taught it to them is ignorant. So it's a mixture of fear, ignorance, and wanting to have some sort of power that they don't naturally have. You know, so that's where I think racism comes from.
Well, that's what we're trying to see, the mechanism that creates the negative thoughts of people who are racist. And again, it has to start from something or someone. So the something would be, you think you're better than us. That's the something. Because why would you have a ideological thought of that you're not racist if you have views of people less they don't match to your level of what you should feel people should be. Uh, I think color definitely has a play in it. The way a person looks, the way a person thinks, the way a person talks. Um, we're not all made equal, thank God, because if it was, it would be a boring world to live in. I always like to come up against obstacles that challenges me because that makes us who we are. That's what God put us on the earth to be not just a example or image of each other, but an image of Him that gave, which He gave us choice. And the choice comes with how we live and the things that we choose to do. So when you start thinking that you're better than others, then you're walking on some tough treaded water. And that's a bad place to be. Um, so just a lot to think about. I wished I had more callers calling in because I'm really anxious to see all these TikTok people that have joined in. What your thoughts are. I did leave a number that you can call in at 469-484-3214. Call us.
Yeah, I gotta take this to work, but this been fun.
Girl.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I hope y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the content. If y'all hearing me, like, share, and subscribe to the content, and call in and tell them about your wish. But it's not hard. Just dial the number on the screen. Call in. They very nice people. They very nice people.
We are.
They be all right.
We really are. I don't know about him, but
And y'all, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. 26 years is a long time. So happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Thank y'all.
Valentine's
Y'all
Day.
and Black love does do this. You know what I mean? So happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here.
Okay.
Just
All
turn
right.
me down.
Thank you for calling us.
All right. Thank y'all.
Okay, y'all. Now,
All right.
speaking
Bye-bye.
of Valentine's Day, okay, for my single ladies, because I heard my favorite cousin say that she said I have to admit that she hasn't bought her own gift just yet. And there is nothing wrong with buying your own gift, okay? Seriously. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good with, you have that super special someone, but guess what? Pamper yourself today. Those that are single, pamper yourself today. Go get your nails done. Go out to dinner. Buy yourself a new outfit. Do something special for yourself because you are special. Not just with somebody, even without somebody, you're still special. So, on that, happy Valentine's Day. So where are we going next?
So that's a good point, May. So here's something I want to share that we didn't finish up the last time, and that was with a young man that we had in our life for a long time. David Thomas.
Yes.
And I want to just kind of share a little walk with you with our experience with him and how he has brought a lot of love into our life. And man, it's just a win-win situation altogether with him being a part of our life. So, Mickey, why don't you start off, kind of share your thoughts with David and how he affected you? And
okay,
things of that nature.
so David Thomas was he was one of our employees back in the day when we owned a restaurant up in Colorado Springs, close to Port Carson. Shout out to Port Carson troops! Yay! To BB. Anyway, so David came to work with us and everything, and David was one of these quiet guys. No, he was handsome, by the way, too. Very handsome, very quiet, an awesome worker, like you wouldn't believe. And when you first meet him, you can't help but love him. But I didn't know his full story. My husband talked to him more than I did. And one day he came in, and my husband did, and he says, "Babe, I got something to let you, to tell you." He didn't ask me, but tell. Did you even ask me?
Oh, I asked.
You asked.
I asked.
I remember you asked.
Yes.
You
I
asked. Okay, so he's saying that he asked. So I can't remember that. But anyway, he said, we have a new person that's coming in to stay with us. And I'm like, who? And then he says, David. I'm like, our David? Restaurant David? He goes, yeah, I guess. First of all, I was kind of scared because I had small children at the time living in my house, and we were staying in Colorado Springs, and you know those houses up there, they got the top part of the house, and they got the basement that's fully done, and so my kids were down in the basement and everything, and I'm like, this guy's gonna be around my kids. I'm like, I don't even know this guy. I mean, I know him to work with him, but when we go when the business is closed, that's it. But I asked my husband, I said, you have to explain why you want this guy to come and stay with us. And tell me what he told you. I'm not going this back and forth.
So, the thing why I wanted David to be with us, because I saw something in him that was meek and humble. He just seemed like a gentle person. He didn't seem like he didn't seem like he was in a hurry for anything. He was very passionate.
Yes.
And when you meet someone, you can kind of find the genuine nature of that person just by the little conversations you have with them and their demeanor as you talk with them. And he had the sweetest demeanor ever. One with the reservation of ready to jump into whatever you asked him to do.
Oh yeah.
He was willing and ready, and not willing to put up any type of issues about what you would ask of him to do. So those are the techniques that I saw, the beautiness I saw of David when I met him. So I had to ask him a lot of questions concerning why he was out here, and who was he staying with, and how he was being taken care of. And after learning what his story was, I said, you know what, there's got to be a purpose and meaning why God brought you in my life. And I just said, I think my wife would just love you once you become to know you, but it's first getting her to know you. So that's the main thing that we had to realize. Is that us?
Yes, I guess that's it. I don't know.
Hi, you have reached the Randy B podcast. This is Randy B and Mickey B. How are you today?
I am doing wonderful, sir. How about yourself?
We're just doing fine. How are you, Lindsay? Yes.
Everybody, this is David Thomas's brother, Lindsay Thomas.
Yes. Have you
Right.
are you logged in? I'm just kind of curious. I'm not seeing anybody logged in on my show, but are you logged in there?
Let me log in right now. Let me take a look.
Okay.
Let's do that, because I'm new at this game, so I'm trying to learn to see if we got a lineup of people on the YouTube screen that
And while
has
he's doing
logged
that,
in.
Rainey's going to finish why he wanted David to come and stay with us.
So as my story continues, David was just like I said, a unique person. We when I had the opportunity to visit with him, and he shared those things with me, it just got my heart to really feel a need to do something more for him. So my first inclination was to bring him on board, let him work for us, and man, was he a worker. He was
awesome.
he was off the chain.
Awesome.
When I talk about someone who works, wow, there's no one that can stand
Nobody.
at all.
Nobody.
He has some very, very good work ethics.
Yes.
Then I found myself, hey, Lindsay, one thing, mute your phone because I'm having the feedback. So while you're
Yeah.
trying to
sorry
get
about
logged
that.
in, that's okay. So what I want people to understand about David is that, man, when he first came on board to live with us, I knew that I was going to have some hurdles to jump through, and it wasn't going to be that hard because I married a woman who I know that has my best interest at heart and knows that she can trust my judgment. But with all women, you're going to be very inquisitive about who you bring around my children, and you don't know that person,
Right.
and I understood where she came from, but I assured her, and I told her I felt deeply moved by David, and I felt that God direct me in his path for a reason. It was just not coincidental. He just popped up on our doorstep. I felt that power overtake me, that God put this man in my life as a mission for me to take care of. And I said, by all means, I'm going to make this happen. So when I brought him into the home, the rodeo ride began. So I want you to know that I already knew where I wanted to be with this, and uh, it was a beautiful thing having him come into the home and my wife meeting him for the first time. And David is
Well,
just
having him in the house for the first time.
well, yes, that. Well,
Okay.
go on now, share
But
your story.
Needless to say, I got a chance to love him, but which you can't help. Like I said, you can't help but love it. You know, he was an amazing person. I didn't get now. Every time, well, let me put it this way. Every time that he would go downstairs, I noticed that David would fall, and I'm like, every time, and this is what I was thinking, and so I decided to ask hard questions. I needed to ask these questions. First of all, where are you from? And then he told me where he was from, and I said he had, mom, dad, brother, and everything. Like the parents had passed away. He does have a brother, and I said, okay, cool. And I asked him. I said, I noticed that you are having a hard time going up and down these stairs. And when he finally told me why, I didn't know what he told me. He had Huntington's disease. I didn't know what Huntington's disease was or anything like that. It just I ended up having to do my research because I didn't know what it was. But I just knew that I wanted him to be safe going up and down those stairs like that. And when I got a chance to look it up, and I came to him, and I think I told my husband that, or did you tell me what he had? I can't remember. One of them. I realized that disease is horrible. It's not like something. There is no cure. It starts early in your late 20s to early 30s. But I just knew that that this was one of those big things that we were going to have to take on because I didn't want him to be out there by himself, and my husband didn't want him to be out there by himself. I made sure that he was okay. We both did. But when we started, trying to get David help, God, I learned early on that when you're doing things by yourself, not trying to get out there and make things happen on your own, how many doors close. So I told God, I said, now look, if you want me to do this, you're going to have to help me. You have to open up some doors because we were getting doors shut. There was trying to get all of his benefits going, housing stuff going. I mean, everything, every door that I was knocking on just closed. And I'm like, wow. But needless to say, when we were doing this, God, when I prayed and I was in tears crying because I really wanted to help him.
But look, I missed the part
Oh God,
where I was condemned by you.
Oh yeah, I called him many names. I did.
So-
It was because it was here it is this task and this brother man over here gave me a task to do it. I was mad because it was hard. But needless to say, when God stepped in, man, let me tell you, everybody in here knows how hard it is to take your SSI. It takes a minute. Does it not? Yes, it does. But when God stepped in, it did not take long for David to get it. Then that same door that shut in my face when it came down to his housing, they called me back. Shout out to RAP, WRAP, RAP in Colorado Springs, Colorado. They helped David get housing. They helped David get a nurse that comes into his house. And check this out. David paid no rent, y'all. No rent at all. He didn't have to pay a thing. No light. No light bill, nothing. Still zero. David, when God stepped in, I mean, he actually stepped in. we helped with the furniture part of it, but that's not a problem. But man, they got a nurse would come in and show them how to take the medications and all that kind of good stuff. And that was a blessing. He had his stamps. He had, I mean, so he was food. He had food. He had housing. He had his health covered, financial coming in. I mean, he was set. And that is the beauty of allowing God to step in and help you get things done. So I'm gonna push it back on my husband over here.
Well, you know, the main thing that I have to share with people when you have things seem to just go right. I mean, when we asked God to intervene in our behalf for David, there was no lacking in what God put on.
None.
When we set out to talk with one person, we got a yes. Another person.
Yes, all
Another
of those
person.
yeses were
Yes.
awesome.
So that's when you know that it's more than you at work.
Oh yeah,
This is all God. This is what he
it's all
does.
God.
So that was the beauty.
Can I
in
try
it.
to-
Please,
can I chime in, guys?
Yes, come on.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
You know, you guys that are watching this podcast really don't. You can't really get like all of the information.
Oh, you can't. It's so
in
much.
one conversation.
Yeah.
And not just what they did with David, my brother, but I'm so thankful that God led a God-fearing man to my brother when I had no idea where he was. But he was obedient to what God told him.
Oh yeah.
He didn't hesitate. He moved forward, and he stuck it all the way through. Like he could literally say, you know, I've finished my course. You know what I'm saying? Like he did exactly what the Lord told him to do. And not only that, you know, it's one thing when you have all this time in your hands, you can just do stuff for people. But when you're going through personal things as well, that was on top of caring for David, it's literally amazing to just stick it all the way through. And that's not my story to tell, but from the conversations that we've had, that you guys had to literally take on not just David, but the personal things and the attacks that you had to go through while doing this, is nothing short of amazing. So I just wanted to put that out there that, you know, you guys cannot really understand. Like they literally need to kind of go back and just like and kind of go through how, you know, the first year was, and the second year was, the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. So you can really understand the in-depth. This wasn't just an overnight thing.
It was
happened.
not. It was
This
not.
was
A process.
It was
Years.
it was a process.
A real process.
That's all I got for now. That's all I got for now.
Okay, but I will say this: when David did get to the point to where he couldn't speak, we didn't know it because we had moved from Colorado to Texas, and come to find out, we got a phone call in the middle of the night, and it was from the hospital in Colorado. The police had brought him in and everything, and they were telling us that you know they had to tase David, which made me very angry. We asked them why, and they said that he was struggling, trying to push us, get away from us, didn't want us to touch him, and I understand that part of it. But I was upset because they tased my baby. But anyway, we realized that in order to get him help, the nurse was saying they wanted to put him in a nursing home and everything, and for his safety and for his care. And but they just needed him to say yes. And at the time, I think you were the only one that could get him to talk.
Yeah.
And so you told the nurse, hey, put the phone up to his ear, and I'll get him to say yes. And I remember you're saying, David, say yes. And David said yes. And from there, we were able to get him into a nursing home in Colorado Springs, and not Colorado Springs, but it was in Colorado, way in Colorado. but we were able to get, they gave us time to get on the road and get to Colorado to where he was to see this place and see, make sure he was okay and everything. And, but, you know, that was the start of that part of it. And we went back home and I was thinking to myself, I said, man, that's a long way to go from Texas to way where he is. I needed him to be closer. You know, when you have some of these facilities, and yes, I'm going to put them on blast because I mean, I feel like I have to. There are several facilities here in Texas that I am so not happy with. I pray that they get better about themselves, because when you call and say, "Hey, you know, I have a person with Huntington's, do you handle that?" And you say, "Yeah, oh yeah, we handle that." The first one in Arlington that they did, you know, they did good and everything, but I needed, you know, they were complaining about David loves showers, by the way. He would just go in the shower and just turn the water on. And I understand, you know, but my thing is, if you have a problem with someone going into the shower, at least lock the doors. As an ex, you know, healthcare worker, we lock up the, you know, the break rooms, the laundry rooms, the, you know, the shower rooms. Just, the only time you can get in there is if you have a key. But so, in other words, he flooded out the hallway and everything because he left the water on because he was standing. He wouldn't come out of the shower. He loves showers. That's his a comfort thing that he does. But anyway, so we got complaints about that, and they were like, "Oh well, we want him to go." So okay, well fine. So I found another one that was not far from him, which one from him. That looks nice on the outside and the inside, but hell, because I felt while he was there, because I did everywhere I took David, they said, yeah, you know, yeah, we handle Huntington's patients. Well, my thing is, if you handle Huntington's patients, now you have a problem. And when they can't handle a patient, what they did to David was straight wrong. They sent him to the hospital, said that he was sick when he was not sick. And when the hospital got done, all they did check over and everything. Then they want to say, well, he can't come back. That's what I don't like about these nursing homes. When you have a problem, when you say you can handle it, but then you turn around and say, well, no, we can't handle that. But you said you could. But they'll ship these folks off to the nursing homes. I mean, I'm into the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And won't even let them come back. Now you got to scramble to try to find a place for your loved one to go, which is crazy. And I'm trying to figure out why. So he was at JPS for a minute, and JPS was trying to find us a place, and we found one in Cedar Hill. Same thing. I asked them, do you handle patients with Huntington's? And again, they said yes. So that worked out for a little while, but I had a complaint about them leaving him, you know, undone. Their services. I would come in and the room would be a mess, and he would be all just, you know, a mess. And I would complain. And so one day I went to the administrator at the one in Cedar Hill Nursing Center, and they were telling me when I went there one morning, the administrator of whom I complained to about his care. Ooh, I walked in and I saw him, and I'm telling you, he looked like hell. His hair was messed up. There was blood on his shirt. His nice crisp white shirt was ripped, and he looked like he'd been through war. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? And he said, David. I'm like, my David. you know, but yeah, David didn't like to be touched, but that's part of the Huntingtons also. But and the same thing happened. He cleaned himself up, and I went in and I got David cleaned up and everything, you know, helped him out. And the next day, off to the hospital he went. They said he was sick, and they looked him over and everything, and they looked him over and everything. And again back to the hospital, and I'm trying to find somewhere for David to go. And it was horrible because of the fact that deja vu. And on my knees again. I'm constantly praying and asking God, look, I'm going through something. My husband is down and with a broken hip, and I need some help here because we can't. This is hard. And God just came through again while he was in the hospital. The best facility ever. I mean, it's their care. You couldn't beat these folks' care. Brownsville. Is it Brownsfield?
Brownfield.
Not Brownsville, but Brownsfield, Texas, close to Lubbock, Texas. Shout out to them. Apex Nursing Center in Brownsfield did an awesome job with him. They, even though it was 5 or 6 hours away from us, but we didn't mind.
One thing I want to
Go ahead.
while we're on a Brownfield, I promise once I build an audience up, and I'm going to try to go back and raise funds to rehab that facility.
Yeah.
It's so ran down, but they do much
With
great
what they
work.
have, you cannot beat the care. With what they
Absolutely.
have, you cannot beat the care. They care. They actually care. And what they did for David is just awesome. It just really is. It's just awesome. David passed away here back in November. Lindsay, how old was David? I'm gonna say about what?
He was 37.
37 years old. That's young, y'all. That is young. But I have to say,
I'm sorry. 47. My bad. 47.
was he 47?
Yeah, you should have been 47.
Yeah.
If you think, we got to post a photo up there because he looks so young, like a kid. But he was amazing, and he like a kid.
Yeah,
Oh my
y'all should
gosh!
put a picture. Yeah, y'all should put a picture of him up there, at some point so they can see.
Definitely.
He definitely was. I mean, he was probably how much do you think he weighed about before he was kind of like in the bed?
Before he got down, I would
like
say he was about
185.
what
185,
185, but then he got down to what, Lindsay?
125.
About 125.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, I wouldn't trade that experience with him for anything. Nothing. Even though I lost a son, I also gained another son, which is Lindsay Thomas over here. I gained another daughter-in-law as well. And I am ever so grateful for my family. I tell you, I am very grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for David and everything, and just love the opportunity to love somebody that much.
Bear with us, guys. I'm trying to get this thing back here.
Oh boy, is it clouds again?
Was
Oh, wow. We got coming in, y'all. But Lindsay, I'm gonna let you get back to work, man. I just wanted to let you come in and chime and put your thing on here. If you want to have any more to say, please, by all means, do.
Oh, I appreciate it. I really hope that this is like a conversation that we can really continue because, I think it warrants it. You know what I mean? Because there are people out there that have no idea what really is and how it affects, a person's mind, a person's body. And sometimes you don't understand, behavior that is being thrown at you.
Right.
And you think it's just somebody maybe just acting out or, just kind of like not really caring or, you know what I mean? Just they don't really understand it. And I think this can give them some insight on some of the things to look out for just in case. And then what kind of resources that they could also find. I think you guys will be a great resource for that as well.
Oh yeah. I will say this: if you want to support something, support the Huntington's Foundation. Seriously, they need all the help they can get. They really do.
all right. Point well taken. I tell you, there's a lot to A lot to put on here today about what's been going on. We've already reached up to an hour now on our show.
Oh,
And
wow, that went fast.
man, I'm so happy that we got through this far. So just thankful to everyone who's joined us so far. I'm still trying to figure this out, guys. So please bear with us. We're going to eventually get to where we can get all this stuff to where we need it to be, and it makes sense to us. So I'm still trying to figure it out as I go. So thank you for just bearing with us. Lindsay, I'm going to say good day to you, sir. Thank you for signing in. Absolutely, and keep us in your prayers. And man, just have a great Valentine's Day. Kiss
Happy
the wife for us.
Valentine's Day. Lindsay has a beautiful wife. Y'all.
Yes.
He has an amazing wife. I love her name.
Absolutely.
Her first name, say it. It's beautiful. It is gorgeous.
Taj Meal, like the Taj Mahal.
Woo!
Taj Meal.
Taj, look, okay, I love her name. If I had a daughter, I had to snatch that from her. I swear I would. But I love y'all. Y'all take care.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, ma'am.
Love
All right, love
you.
you both.
Call me later.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all take care. Bye bye.
Well, y'all, it has been a pleasure being with y'all today. So, yeah,
We have one more hour to go here, and
1 more hour to go.
we
Serious?
want to, yeah, 12
Oh,
to 2,
thought it was
12
over.
to 2. No, I want to do an extended version, but I'm still having problems with my video feed. For some reason, it's not going as planned. So I'm still trying. This is good for me to be able to learn how to operate this here uh, videos. So just bear with us. We're still trying to work out some stuff here.
All the kinks and dinks.
Yes.
Yeah. Darn those kinks. Oh, huh? Oh, Lord have mercy. My son wanna chime in. Okay.
All right. All right. So we're still trying to work it out. Get some of this stuff worked out here. So let's talk about if you're listening to us, you want to join in. Our question today is, if you had one wish, what would you wish for and why? So I want you to call in if you're hearing this, and call in to 469-424-3214. Again, 469-424-3214. We just want to hear what your thoughts are and what you would think about your wish. We want to know what you wish for and why. We talked about some of our wishes. I can recap on that. I know one of the things that I wish for, that we could be able to. I would like to see everyone make it to heaven. That would be my wish, but we know that's not going to happen because everybody is not going to be welcome into the kingdom of heaven because of their situation and the way they live here on earth. So, we have to be mindful of that, and you got to understand how to live if you're going to live for Christ. So that was my wish. And I know I've had one person I was riding with. I'm an Uber driver from time to time. And when I do have clients in my car, I've asked this question to them. And I had a real a real good answer from one of my clients in there. I asked them that question. They said, well, if I had to ask for a wish, I would want all the unlimited wishes I can get.
Unlimited wishes.
Unlimited wishes.
Now you all have seen the movie Bruce Almighty. So not
Well.
everybody needs to have all the wishes. I mean, we saw that nightmare of how Bruce went on there and pushed yes to all your wishes. So we don't want that. We don't want that.
No, we don't.
We don't need that. The world is already a chaotic mess as it is. So no, thank you. I'll pass.
So it's amazing what people can come up with and what they think they can think about. So I'm really interested to see what your thoughts are, guys. So come on, call in. I want to hear from you.
Definitely want to hear from you.
And
Since we have I didn't know that we had an extended hour here. So
yeah, we have an extended
don't
hour.
don't have me talk forever because I can and I will, but I don't want to.
Just trying to
So,
find out what we're
Look, do we
doing
even
here.
get commercials on this bad boy? We just keep on going. Oh Lord.
Well,
Okay.
I'll tell you what, we're going to be realistic over here. I still have someone that logged in, Cargriff1. You said hey to us. I like to hear from you, see who you are and what you're all about, how you like the show
And what
thus
is
far.
your wish?
And if you would be
Come
so
on.
kind, man, let me give us a call.
And tell us
let
why.
me give you the number, and I would love to hear from you, sir.
469-424-3214. Give us a call.
There's the number. So give us a call. I'd like to hear from you. So, man, there's so much that I would like to get into. I don't want to be a repeat of things that I've said before, but again, we're new to the podcast.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
trying to learn this here formula and all the things that it comes with. And we don't want people to come on and be shy. We need you to speak up because a closed mouth doesn't get fed, as they say. So please, by all means, say what's on your mind.
Well, I can pretty much tell you what another wish is of many people. There is so much construction on the road right now. We
Every day.
wish they would hurry up and get that done. That's a big wish. Hurry up because traffic is HE double hockey sticks and we don't like it. When I want to get somewhere, I want to get somewhere. I can't stand this having, oh my gosh, it's horrible.
Yes, it is. Well, man, when you think about all the stuff that we have been through in the 26 years, going on 27 years,
Oh God, yeah.
I was telling my wife, I can't say it was a long time ago. It was a couple of years ago.
Lord.
We were having this conversation, and my wife asked me that simple question:
Lord.
if I had to write a book about
What would
my
it be?
life, what would that book be?
What would the title be?
The title of the book be? And without hesitation, I had to tell her I didn't see it coming. So I'm going to tell everyone listening tonight or today, I'm writing that book, but I'm trying to get motivated so I can get
Okay,
the book.
so it is called Write a Little Bit, Back Off a Little Bit.
Oh
A
my!
couple of days go by, and then it finally come back and put maybe 2 or 3 sentences on that bad boy and delete again.
Whole lot.
I'm gonna have gray. And look, I already got gray hair, but I'm gonna have more gray hair by the time you get to write this book.
It's seeming to be that way.
It's gonna be that way.
Yes,
So you
yes.
hurry up and I finish this book. You got the space. Close the door. I know no one's bothering you.
I do have the space,
You
and
got the
I
space,
definitely
and it's
have the
quiet
time.
out here. So come on.
It is quiet. You're right. So, no excuse.
No,
No
none.
excuse.
Absolutely none.
I'm gonna get it together, and it will get written. I promise you. I promise you. I'm just anxious to know those that I'm seeing on TikTok that has joined us. Are you guys really there? Because I don't know if you are or not. If you are, can you say something? Can you do something? Can you call in? Let me know that the functions of my TikTok is working. I'm gonna put my number back up there again, and I'm just asking anybody, just call me for if nothing else, to let me know that this is working. Just displayed the number for you to call. Just feel free to call and let me know that you're there. Okay, my phone is working, so I'm waiting for a call. Let's do it. First caller gets $5,000.
Well, don't tell that lie. With the economy the way it is now, I'm
Lord.
tightening my belt. I am tightening my belt.
Oh man,
Not
This
too
is-
tight, but tight enough. How about them apples?
This is something else. Yes, we went live to the studio. Let's see here.
Oh, look.
Can you see us on the platform?
I can. I know you're up there. Let me see.
All right,
Go
just
back
trying
up
to
here.
make sure everything's still connected, right?
I don't think we need that. Da-da-da-da. Where you at? Let me go back over here. Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to chime back in. Uh-oh. No. It said everything I just said. Okay. um, Boy, it is raining out there.
Yeah, is it raining over in your area? I like to know that. If you could just type it in, whether you're getting rain in your area or what's going on, because it is raining real good over here, which I thought it would. So, um,
Wow, look at that.
go ahead, pull it up. Trying to wait and see if we can get this on there.
There we go.
Have visual.
There's some kind of visual. Huh.
Well, I know we're there.
That's the old one. I'm trying to get back into the live one here.
Yeah.
Anyway, so come on now. Where are you? Live. I think that's it. Okay. I see you have, yeah. There you go. There you go. I see
All right, we're live. Live.
Still live.
All right. That's what I like to see. And boy, is that rain
Yep,
coming
we're
down.
live. All right.
Yes. Okay.
So what are we going to talk about now? Because I don't want dead time to be on here. So
I don't either. And I tell you what we're going to do because of the weather. I think we're just going to call it a day.
call it a day.
And we're going to be back here next Saturday. And I hope you can bring somebody with you. We're going to keep trying to push this and get people out here to join us and grow this here podcast. And hopefully it'll do wonderful things for the community in which it was developed to do. And we're just looking forward to making things happen. So please, if you know somebody, tell somebody. If you don't know somebody, tell them anyway. Tell them about the Randy B podcast with the host, Randy B and Mickey B. We're going to be here next Saturday from 12 to 2, and we look forward to seeing you. So from now, goodbye, good luck, and God bless.